trình du học hiện nay của công ty tư vấn du học Tân Đại Dương. Thì như các bạn đã biết là hiện nay cái ngành công nghệ thông tin, tức là Information Technology rất là phổ biến, và chắc chắn là các bạn sẽ được lương rất là cao sau khi học xong ngành này và tốt nghiệp. Thì công ty Tân Đại Dương hiện đang có một cái đối tác rất là tốt là trường Generic Computer School ở Singapore, và dạy cái chuyên ngành này cũng rất là tốt với nhiều chương trình cho bạn thì lựa chọn. Ví dụ như các bạn có thể học ở Singapore ở trường này, sau đó một thời gian sau là chuyển tiếp qua một số nước khác như là Trung Quốc, Anh hoặc là ở Úc. Thì kế bên tôi là ông William Goff, là hiệu trưởng của trường. Thì tôi sẽ có một số cái câu hỏi để các bạn có thể hiểu rõ hơn về thông tin của trường. Thì trước tiên, thông tin trước nhất là ông William sẽ giới thiệu về trường.
Yes. Generic Computer School has been in the market for 26 years. We have been operating in Singapore, and our school is basically a very niche school. We focus in the area of IT training, educating people in the industry, as well as for those students who finish the high school to go into a career in IT. So with our experience as a Generic Computer School as a whole, we are a very niche market. Besides that, Generic has been focusing as well to bring our IT knowledge or training, education to different countries. So currently we have partnership, cooperation with countries like Vietnam, in China, Indonesia, as well as in Laos. Especially in Vietnam, we have a cooperation with Hanoi University of Technology, Đại học Bách Khoa. And this year we are also having a cooperation with Da Nang University. So these are basically our strength on the last 26 years. And for students who come to Singapore to study, we have a few points, advantages, our strength that we want them to come to Singapore. First is that we have a global image, global partnership, where we bring students to Singapore to let them have an environment that they can study together. And because of our global partnership that we have with all these different countries, we are able to explain to the student so that they will be well educated. And second thing is that we have this quality assurance. All the while we have this experience in educating the students for the last 26 years. So with our academic quality that we have, I'm sure that students will have a very different learning experience when they come to Singapore. Besides that, we have a very holistic way of teaching the students, teaching and learning, where we want them not only to be educated in IT, but to let them have extra knowledge, additional knowledge in terms of skills they develop, like team skills, management skills, presentation skills, and these are all required for the industry when they graduate, when they go out to work. So we want to make the experience a very unique way. And lastly, coming to Singapore to study basically is an international community. Besides having Singapore students, we also have students from Vietnam, we have students from China, we have students from Indonesia, we have students as far as Myanmar, and all this region. So students who come to Singapore to study will be able to have an experience, international experience, but in one main objective, to make sure that they are able to be educated well enough so that they are global, they think global, and when they go out to work, they will be fully equipped with the knowledge. And we have this partnership agent with Tân Đại Dương. And after we have evaluated this agent, and we find this agent to be a very trustworthy agent, whereby they have been in this market for coming to 10 years or more. So the students are very confident with them. So bringing them to be our partners and agent, I'm sure that it will bring a good synergy together. And besides that, they have a very well-equipped facility, they have professional staff, they are able to explain well to the students, and important thing is that our values and culture, integrity, So they have a good core values of integrity that we are going to partner with, and we are very happy to work with them. Thank you.
Câu hỏi tiếp theo là hầu hết sinh viên Việt Nam là muốn tiết kiệm tiền bạc, và nhất là những người học giỏi tự nhiên là họ muốn có cái gì đó để chứng tỏ là họ học giỏi. Thì câu hỏi là chúng tôi muốn hỏi ông William về những cái học bổng mà trường có thể cung cấp cho sinh viên. Please a scholarship on this.
Yes, we have this availability of scholarship that we offer, especially for example our partners in Vietnam here, students who have achieved certain score. We will always be very happy to give students additional incentive for them to work harder. So as a result, we have this scholarship available. It could be 50% subsidy of the scholarship, or it could be a certain scholarship that we actually subsidize for their material, for their books, and even to an extent we can give them some awards if they have actually achieved a very high score. So these are all the scholarship facility that we have in genetics.
Thì các bạn có thấy là học bổng hấp dẫn đến là 50% học phí đó. Thì đây là một điểm rất là đặc biệt của trường. Một cái ý tiếp theo là tôi muốn có thể là các bạn xem coi trường sẽ có thế mạnh hoặc là những cái gì mà hấp dẫn nhất về trường.
One of the very unique ways that genetics has been in the market for the last 26 years. So we are very experienced in the area of IT. This is a very niche market. Now, our curriculum has been updated all the time. We do not teach old things. We actually teach the upgraded or new stuff to the students. So students will be able to learn something that is new, so that when they go out to work, they are able to apply what they learn, and they are ready for work. Another area is that we are unique in this way because we are very closely linked with the industry. So a lot of the companies in Singapore, they came to my school for training, so they want to get the knowledge. So this is something very unique because they do a very short course, they do a long course, but they want to get the skill, IT skills, so that when they learn that, they are able to immediately next day go back to work, apply what they learn into their job. So this is something very unique, very fast. As you know, IT has been changing. IT is unique. IT, when you learn IT, you need to apply the skill immediately. Why? So that you can improve productivity. So with that improving of productivity in mind, we want to bring our IT education, our IT training to the next level. And that is what we want to do. And that is very unique in genetic computer school in Singapore. And we also train a lot of ministries, governments. They come to us for training in Singapore government. We train them in a very short term, long term course, and they are coming all the time. So we are unique in the way that we are able to teach them in a very short span of time. They get to learn the skill and they go back to work. So again, this is something that we want to do, and IT is changing. It's moving very fast. IT is a knowledge where they need to acquire immediately and apply that to the work. So that is something very unique that we can do.
That sounds like uniquely Singapore.
Yes, and moving very fast. So we have to catch up, and we want the student to move as well.
Quá nhiều điểm hấp dẫn không các bạn? Thì câu cuối cùng là chúng tôi muốn hỏi thử ông William một số cái cảm tưởng khi mà lần đầu tiên tới thăm công ty du học Tân Đại Dương.
My final thought is that your company is very. I believe that we are able to work together as an agent, and as I mentioned earlier on, is that you have a very good professional team. You know what you want, you know what the student want, and you also know what we want, and that's very important because it's a three-party together. And I think your company has a very unique way of going into bringing knowledge, bringing the school activities, the schools that you want the students to go to the student itself by going to different way, different channel of marketing, where you actually bring that knowledge to them, so that the student will be able to understand what our school are, and these are very good channel, very good channel. So with the professional team that you have here, I'm very proud of you and your integrity that you have. When I came to your office, we had a meeting, very professional. So this is something that we want to work with you, and this is something that you should be proud of.
Thank you, Mr. William. Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi chương trình của tôi. Hy vọng là các bạn sẽ có những cái quyết định đúng đắn khi mà theo học ngành IT, và nhất là theo học ở trường Genetic Computer School ở Singapore này.
Yes, thank you very much, and I'm quite happy that I have a trusted partner here, and we hope to have a working relationship together. Thank you.